You are diabetic. My name is Donna Starr. I am a member of the Muckleshoot Indian tribe. About 10 years ago, those were the words the doctor told me. Man, that was a shock to me. I was about 67 years old then. You have diabetes. The doctor told me that I needed to take a medicine called metformin because diabetes wasn't all that bad yet. Then she talked a little bit about what I could eat. She sent me to the diabetic nutritionist for some information about my diet. The lady told me that I could have a high-protein, low-sugar diet. She said that I couldn't have macaroni, spaghetti, or noodles anymore, even potatoes. I said, man, I usually have mostly soups that has all of that stuff in it. I didn't know what all I could eat. I couldn't have any of the cereals because they all turned into sugar in order for me to digest it. I could no longer have bread because it all turned into sugar before my body could take it in. Oh yeah, she said, you can have all the salads that you want. Anything that was green was good for me. Yuck! Meats were supposed to be good for me, but not fried. What? No more hamburgers? No more gravy because the flour would need to turn them into sugar before my body could take it in. And sugar was a no-no for me. No more gravy, no more thickening for soups. The biggest problem I heard was when she said, no more soda pop. No more soda pop because they are all nothing but sugar. Wow, what can I have to drink? Water, water, and more water. Just completely stop drinking pop. Man, talk about feeling mean. That lady told me that if I didn't start drinking, that I would end up on insulin shots. I left that day not knowing what to do. Anyway, once I got home, I started to look at the diet information she gave to me. And man, I couldn't figure out what to cook, how to cook, because I usually cook with macaroni, potatoes, and flour. Man, it was hard for me. I knew one thing for sure, that I wasn't going to give myself a shot every day or maybe twice a day. No one talked to me about exercising, walking, or anything like that. I went back to the doctor. Man, my blood sugar was still up. She said, well, guess we'll start the insulin. I said, BS, no way. You are not going to start me on no insulin. She said, well, what are we going to do? Protocol says that when I see anyone this many times and their blood sugar does not go down, I have to start insulin. I said, well, I'm walking out of here the same way I walked in here. And the next time I come in here, my blood sugar will be down because I'm going to start walking more than what I've been doing. Needless to say, I walked out of there that day. I started walking 3 or maybe 4 miles a day. I mean really, 3 or 4 miles a day. So then I went back to see the doctor. My blood sugar was close to normal. I mean close. She then talked to me about my diet and asked me if I ate very much bacon. I never thought about bacon that much. She then told me that they don't know why, but that bacon grease doesn't really cause blood sugar to go high. So then I started eating bacon, saving my bacon grease to fry things with, and watching my diet more. If your woman cooks some really good soups. You can have the soup too. Just skip the potatoes and macaroni or any of the other starchy foods in her soups. I needed to go back and see her once a year for my diabetes. Plus, I no longer needed to check my blood sugar every day. Wow, that is so neat. Man, I don't need to go see the doctor but once a year for diabetes? My lesson to you is, you can do it too. You can. Start a walking program for yourself. Tell yourself, I am setting some rules down for myself. Rule number 1 is I'm going to walk every day, no matter what. Nothing will stop me. Set up your walking area, measure it. Go out with your car and check the mileage. Or you could use your phone if you know how to do that. It takes me about an hour to walk 3 miles. So set yourself up. You don't even need to just go walking. You can run if you're young enough. Laugh out loud. The reason I say that is because I'm 78 years old now. You can go to the gym and exercise for an hour. Swimming is really good for people with diabetes. Those bike riding things are good too. Just do it for an hour every day. Then go see your doctor. You will shock the heck out of him or her. Plus, you'll be happy with yourself. The main reason I went walking is because of losing my toes, ankles, knees, and finally my whole leg is first to go. Amputation. No, I didn't want to lose any of those things. Eventually, my eyesight will be lost as well. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to share with all of you, especially the ones with diabetes. I love you all very much. You can call me. My phone number is 253-545-1933. Hoi!